All right, Virgo, welcome in. How are you? Welcome to December. Let's see what wants to come through for you in this reading. I hope everything is going well for you. December already. I will be looking ahead to 2025. Let's see what wants to come out in this. In the extended, I will talk more about the astrology, especially if it's relevant to this reading. But let's see where we're going. Oh, look at this. Mima, Galactic Grandmother. Mima is there. Oh, check you out. 3, 2, 1 jump. I love that card. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. There's something about feminine ancestry here. The Mimas. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see what else. The universe. Okay. Wow. Abuelitas. The grandmothers. The grandmothers have something to say here. That's really interesting. I don't think I've seen that card in a long time. This is about you taking on some kind of new path. It's like your grandmother, and this is ancestral intergenerational or generational trauma being lifted. Right now we are going to go through a time when we're like having to close off all of this karma all at once. It's been pushed down the road. The can has been kicked down the road too many times. We are now in the age of Aquarius and we cannot do that anymore. Okay, so we are in a time of accountability right now. And anybody who's like running away from accountability, that is a big red flag. Okay? Galactic Abuelitas are like, yeah, cannot do that. Page of Wands, the Star, 8 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. So this is like a time of healing of mindsets, especially around connections that you've had going back years, going back into childhood. Some of you are going to be healing those connections. Some of you are feeling tied to a third party situation, like you feel like you can't get out of it or something, or you're feeling like, Virgo, like there's some kind of accountability that maybe you've been avoiding for a third party situation. Like, maybe you might be the third party and like, well, I'm single. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that, or there's nothing, but it's not about right and wrong. It's really about just your patterns. It's like time to heal patterns. It's definitely time to heal patterns. 9 of Swords, King of Cups. What's going on here? Ace of Pentacles. Virgo, you or the person who you're dealing with in a third party is having major problems, major second thoughts or anxiety around where you guys are or aren't. I also feel, Virgo, that you're having some real problems taking a step in the direction of your dreams, having some real issues around that. And it's all anxiety. It's anxiety. That's what needs to be healed. It's almost like you somewhere down the road, the abuelitas, the pachamamas are back to say to you that your own dreams matter. Your dreams matter. I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit, or you don't follow yourself. You don't give yourself, you don't push through things because you feel like your dreams don't matter or something. What? Chariot, lots of water energy. 3 of Pentacles, another 3, the Moon. We have a full moon in Gemini coming up. It's like there's a new way here forward, because I feel like there's some kind of belief that you don't deserve happiness, or you can't seem to get out of your own way because of your own anxiety here. And the anxiety is our messages coming from the past that say, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't deserve what I am seeking. Um, every obstacle means that this is not my path. That happened to me many times. It's like if I'd run into some kind of obstacle, I'd be like, well, that means spirit's telling me that it's not my path. And that's not what that means. That is not what that means. If you are authentically aligned with who you are and who you are becoming, then there are going to be times when you have to put more effort into something and see what happens. It's almost like you need to make a little more commitment than what you're doing. So if you want to get your PhD, you've got to put effort into that dissertation and you've got to defend it. And that's many times you can come up against roadblocks, right? When you're doing something like that. Some of you may be coming up against roadblocks in any part of your life. But it doesn't mean that's not for you. It means the universe is saying, how much do you want it? How much are you going to lean into it? This is generational karma. This is past life karma for you and for your line, your lineage, your feminine lineage. The Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, look at that. And the Four of Cups. Wow. Stubborn, Virgo. I think there's some mindset here that's really the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, that's really undermining your ability to get what you want in this life. There's a belief that's become a conviction, right? We have thoughts come through our head, and when we think the same thought over and over again, it becomes a belief. And then confirmation bias. We seek out evidence to prove ourselves right. And we don't seek out evidence that shows us, we may not be right. Because we want to be right more than we want to be happy. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Because I feel like this has an opportunity here with this Ace of Cups for happiness. But it's going to require you to let go of some mindsets that are holding you back. And then there's victim. Then there's like, I can't get what I want. I can't have what I want. The mindsets could be different for each one of you, but it's definitely rooted in the past. Capricorn energy there. That's the devil. The Four of Swords. You got to heal some kind of, oh, there we go. Fool, free of that, like it. Six of Swords. Okay. We're going in the right direction. So this Capricorn energy, we just had Pluto move into Aquarius. And it's only when it moves into Aquarius, here's the Aquarius card here with the star. It only is when Pluto, this is especially true for Pluto, it has to leave a sign. It's created some kind of transformation through destruction. Over the past 15 years, 16 years, what is teetering on the verge of destruction for you? Because there's something about that has been a trap or a cage. So even if you're like, oh, no, that job can't go away. If you look at it objectively, you're like, it's been a trap for me. It's been a cage, a gilded cage, but still a cage. And to put in the work of letting that job go and doing the healing work so that you can move on. This is something that maybe you've been avoiding for a long time, but there is a new beginning that's trying to open up to you. But you're going to have to do the work of it. And I've never seen a Virgo shy away from it. So I feel like you're really on path. There's something also about this full moon in Gemini. Gemini is about details, the truth. Virgo, you love details. And we have Mercury in retrograde right now. Mercury is your ruling planet, and it is Gemini's ruling planet too. So when Mercury is in retrograde, it's in retrograde in Sagittarius, the opposite of Gemini, but it's opposite this full moon. The full moon is going to shine a light on what you have been not wanting to see as truth, especially around your own process, around your own keeping yourself in a cage. What cage are you keeping yourself in? Ten of Wands, definitely codependent. Seven of Swords, lying about it to yourself. Five of Cups, and the Strength card. So I feel like this is, you've been lying to yourself about how detrimental this is. And I do feel like you're getting yourself free of it. It has been that you don't want to hurt anybody. I think that that is it is an honorable goal, but it's unrealistic because if you don't want to hurt anybody, you're hurting yourself by staying. So if it's true that I don't want to hurt anybody, I'm included in that. I'm included in that. I don't sacrifice myself so that everybody else can be happy. Squirrels. Okay. So I'm seeing a couple aces here. So I feel like the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Cups, it's sort of like offering you a chance again at something that you've always wanted to create, but that you've never thought that you could do, that you never thought you deserved, or you never thought you could do. There was some kind of lie that you're telling yourself about why you can't and why you stay stuck in situations like this. But actively, the point of those situations is for you to get out of them. That's the point of them. Okay. So they're not showing up to victimize you. They're showing up for you to prove to yourself your own strength and power. You need to have a situation like that so that you can take action, so that you show yourself, oh yes, I have power. And I feel like there is inherent in this full moon in Gemini some kind of detail that comes out that kind of shows you that it's really time to heal that level of courage in your life that says, I matter. If I don't want anybody to be unhappy, then how about me? Why don't I get to be happy with this Four of Cups down here? Okay, why don't I get to be happy? There's the Nine of Cups. Wow, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Holy moly. So 9 and 10 of Cups here. And this is really about the Knight of Wands and then the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. These are the two fastest moving knights, and knights are about taking action. The day after I record this video on December 6th, we are going to have Mars going in retrograde. So there's something about going inward here that there has been an opportunity, maybe in the past, recent past, for you to unlock this cage and get out of it. And you hadn't done that. You have not done that because you're worried about hurting other people. What's going to happen in this Mars retrograde, Mars goes retrograde out of Leo and back into Cancer. And when it gets into Cancer, it's going to stay in Cancer. So there's going to be, it's about feelings are going to come up for you about, don't I get a vote here, or don't I get to be happy? And then rage. When Mars goes direct again, there's a new beginning, right? There's a new chance at happiness with this 10 of Cups. So you do get to be happy. I feel like that's what the Mimas are talking about, which is, hey, Moon Pie, you get a chance to be happy too. And we're going to give you that chance, but you have to take it. You have to reach out and accept it. All right. So let's keep going. I want to see what you don't see coming. I want to see what the blocks are. Let's get some guidance and let's see what the next 30 days is going to show. All right. Link is below. I'm going to take off my boots. Link is below. If you want to continue on, Virgo, I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.